Hello everyone and welcome. We're going to take the Cleric into the normal Goblin Caves here in a second. These are the spells that I'm running. I'm running Bless and Protection and the Minor Heal, Holy Strike for its offensive capabilities, and Sanctuary for Sustain. Apologies for my voice. I've been suffering from a head cold, but I think I'm on the tail end of it now. But regardless, let's hop in here. I just cannot stop talking about what a great shape the game is in overall. If you've been away from the game for more than a week, you've missed some of the best changes that Iron Mace has put into the game. Today I'd really like to discuss the bifurcation of the white lobbies and the high roller lobbies, which are really clean. We are going into low roller, normal games right now in white gear on the Cleric. I am working on 2 quests. I am working on accumulating Goblin Ears, which don't seem to drop for me, but I need 20 of them. And I am still trying to check a few of the character class kills off for St. Nicholas. I believe I need Barbarians and Bards at this point, and this is the place to come and find them because white lobbies have become somewhat of a testing ground, an extended tutorial for people who are looking to limit test their class into other classes, and for those who are still trying to understand the game at a basic level, which is a great functional tutorial. What this game was really missing up to this point was an on-ramp for new players where they could come and learn the game and experience the gameplay loop while sharpening their skills and becoming more proficient with their classes. And this is absolutely a fantastic change. It is, I think, working as intended, and now people are quickly moving on from this into high roller, which is extremely rewarding, considerably more difficult from an AI and player confrontation perspective. But yeah, so the quest system is really coming along. It's still got a little bit of, hiccups in its implementation, but just with the patch this week, quest credit is now shared for kill quests amongst everybody in the party. That means if I and 2 of my amigos decide to go and kill the Lich, regardless of who gets the killing blow, we all share in the credit for the kill. That is the case seemingly amongst all the kill credit quests, which is a fantastic and needed change. But I am hunting Goblin Ears, and I'm hunting a couple of stray kills. And the reason why I'm working the Goblin quest chain, in case you did not know, the final quest from the Goblin Merchant will reward you with a large cash bag, and I have been making so much money that bank space is in an absolute premium. And I absolutely need that gold storage. I can play for a couple hours and easily rack in 2, 3, 4,000 gold, no problem. Particularly with this latest change, where like blue and purple equipment is selling to vendors for kind of a ridiculous amount. Like, it's not unusual that I'll extract from a high roller with 200, 250 gold worth of sellables, and then another 200 gold worth of vendorable gear and equipment that is either poorly rolled or that I don't want to try to auction house. So yeah, just huge money influx. I'm tired of wrestling with minor OCD challenges of keeping my bank organized and clean. Oh, here's a Barbarian. Okay, so the Cleric's at its weakest matchup in history right now. We're as weak as we ever have been. And so we don't want to stat check as many classes as we have in the past, particularly Barbarians, and particularly when you're not running heavy armor like I am not now. So the key is getting a few heavy strikes in to kind of soften the meat, as it were. He's tenderized. Now I'm going to bring in the bonker and 3 well-aimed headshots, and he goes down. I'm still at 30% health. So, that would have been a loss had I just run up to him and started swinging. He would have killed me before I killed him. This limit testing brought to you by many painful attempts to stat check Barbarians in the new meta. Barbarians got a little bit of a buff. I'm still not sure that they're meta viable, but I guess we'll see over the next couple days. Warlocks were in a really bad place. They were the only class that I had played after the Thanksgiving Day patch and just said to myself, this doesn't feel good. But let's hope the changes that they've made are enough to really bring them in. It's an interesting class, and I'd like it to, be viable. But it hasn't been up to this point. We've got We've got pretty good class balance going across the board. Wizard still feels a little too strong, but they did make that invisibility change such that, you know, I guess it was unintended that their invisibility was true invisibility again. Now you're going to see that glimmer around, an outline around the wizard after they've invised every 1.5 seconds, which will be sort of helpful, but the real problem is that magic missiles melts anybody from point blank range. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking with magic missile right now. It's frankly OP. We just got a kill. We used a lot of resources. Let's get a reset in. Brought to you through the magic of editing. Getting a campfire in. Resetting after a kill is always a great idea if you can or if you need to. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys struggle with any kind of OCD or bank cleanliness issues. I certainly do, and so if you do, if you're making more money than you know what to do with and you're having a hard time moving it around or keeping it at a high kind of wealth density, I really recommend running these goblin quests. Knocking them out with priority will get you access to that coin purse. To my knowledge, that's the only way to get it in the game right now, is through this quest. But yeah, it's a 2-slot by 3-slot bank item that can store up to 3,000 gold instead of having, you know, lots of little pouches containing your wealth. What do we see over here? A mage? Wizard? Nope, warlock. I don't need any more warlocks. But he looks like he wants to fight, and that's fine. So once again, he's got his magic barrier up. That Eldritch Shield does not protect you against divine magic, my friend. Ooh, yikes, that was scary. So I got 1 Holy Strike off and 2 headshots. Wow, look how close that is. Blow of Corruption Longsword. It is a dangerous and scary proposition. I hope he has a goblin here. Man, I'm at like 13 or 14 of 20, and it's taking forever to get these ears together. Regardless, run the goblin quest. Oh, he does have an ear. Run the goblin quest until completion. That's going to give you access to that coin pouch. That's kind of my central focus right now from you know, quest objective perspective. Of course, that means a lot of soloing, and we can't currently do that in a team, but apparently that's coming next week, so exciting stuff. Listen, guys, I'm back on the mend. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have comments, questions, or concerns. I appreciate you guys for watching, as always. Looks like it's going to be a wrap. I could stick around and do some more fighting, but I got a goblin here. That's precious treasure, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out.
Go ahead and leave.
Anyway, the game is in such a great shape. I hope you agree. I hope you're finding it as fun as I am right now. And I wish you best of luck in your raids to come.
But I do need another barb kill. He's on the other side of the map.